Yeah, so let's talk about trying to get Facebook, elements of Facebook into your site. And as Jen mentioned, you can go to extensions.joomla.org. Jen, do you remember the name of the extension that helped with Facebook?
No, I think I just did a
Yeah,
search or Facebook or I did a search for comments because we were looking at other comment.
okay. So if you search for Facebook, I know this JFB Connect is a really popular extension. It's actually a component that you can plug into the site that'll make, can help you integrate Facebook and comments and likes and shares and all these types of things into your articles and things like that. There are several of them, and you should check them out. I think I'm fairly certain anyway that there's also a JTwitter Connect from the same developer.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, but Jen, let's try it the old-fashioned way. See if we can't get it again, huh?
Yeah.
What if we're not going to use an extension, what would you call the way we're going to try this? Let's try to put some Facebook comments into this article.
Right. We're going to upload a script right from Facebook.
Okay.
So it's inserting basically a JavaScript snippet into your article.
Okay. So I'm going to actually open up a new page, and it's this Facebook developers.facebook.com. You can get these social plugins. So let's try the comments again. That's what we were trying last time. Click on comments. We're going to try to, I think there's an example here. Yeah, we're going to try to embed some comments into our article. So first, of course, read the instructions here, but we're going to put in our URL into this field here. So let's go back to the site and copy this URL and then come back to Facebook and paste that in there. It's asking us for a width and number of posts. Let's say we want to show 5 posts, and back here, you know what, I'm just going to use our measure it tool to figure out what the width of our article is right now and use something similar. Let's call it 550. That's fair, I think. Type in 550, and then we'll click on and get code. And so, Jen, do you want to explain what code we need?
Yeah, so this code that we start with, it's the plugin code, and so this here is what we put into the header part or the top of our page so that it'll run and display the little link down below. Now look, Bernie, if you look now at the number 2, not to get distracted, but now it's showing the link where before it wasn't
right.
the last time.
So we tried this the other day and we weren't getting this piece right here.
Right.
So Facebook might have fixed that, but we don't need, there's actually 2 pieces of code we need to put into the site, and it's a little confusing because we don't need this first one, right?
Right. We need the second, the little link. Yep.
We need to click on the JavaScript SDK, and this is the code we need.
Yeah.
So I'm going to copy this. And Jen, you do suggest to put that into Notepad, right?
Right, to like strip out any...
Right. So I'm going to open up Notepad, and I'm just going to, this takes out any formatting that may have come with that code, and I'll select it all again and copy it out of there. And then we need to somehow get this into our site. So where should that first JavaScript SDK go?
So the first one needs to go right underneath your opening body tag. So we're going to actually have to go in to your template manager, and we're going to go underneath the templates tab.
Can I access it right here too?
Yes, I think you actually can.
Or let's just click on here. So this is going to get, this link here I think will get us to those CSS files, which it will.
Yep.
I'm going to go back a page. You can also go to this tab here, Templates, and then scroll down to the template you're using. We're using Meet Gavern, and this will get you to the same place. So These are the
So
CSS style sheets here to edit the CSS. And Jen, are these
these are the
CSS or?
main, well, no, these are the master files. So this is actually the PHP
Mm-hmm.
compiled files that will run, pull the content from your database and then display them on your site. So it's for your main page, your error, your offline pages. So we want to edit the main page template.
Click on that first link. And remember,
Right, so you'll notice right away off the top it starts out with PHP. So this is the source code that builds your page. So you want to be very careful not to delete anything out of here,
okay,
because if you do, you could potentially break your whole site.
if we go back to
So,
Facebook quickly here, just to point out that this does say that this code should be placed directly after the opening body tag.
yeah.
And if we go back to the site, I don't see a body tag.
You just have to, it doesn't let you scroll down?
This is all I'm seeing here.
Oh.
I see no direct access. Yep.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so this is different on a 3.0 site.
At least with this template.
Right. So let's let's close out of here and see if there's another place that'll allow us to. What other files are there? Yeah, error, offline, and print. Okay, so using this template, we're not able to access those main page files.
Okay, so each template might be different. Let's close Meet Gavin. That's not going to let us do it. Let's change our default template, huh?
Yeah, or we can look within the template itself, within the style features maybe, to see if they allow us to insert custom scripts.
Okay. So let's go back to Styles and open up Meet
Yeah.
Gavin here. So under Options.
Yeah. And then maybe under the advanced settings. Here, there's custom CSS. That's not what we want either. Maybe under features, but it may not let us. This template just may not let us.
Right. I don't think it's going to let us.
Yep.
Let's save and close this template. Let's quickly just change to this Protostar template, this default template.
Okay.
Changing default templates will return to the front end and refresh. We're going to have a lot of work to do to get our content back in order. But let's still try. Let's open up this template to see if we can't do that.
Okay.
Come here to Protostar. And let's go to the main page template here. And I get more, but I still don't think it's going to allow us to paste it into a 3.0, Jen. Or maybe it will.
Yep, there it is. Keep going.
Here's the stuff. Opening body tag. Here's the opening body tag, right?
Right. Yep. So you'll see here is div class body class. Yep, right there.
So right before this, I'll paste that in.
So didn't it say right after?
Nope. Oh, wait. Directly after the opening body tag, you're right. So,
Yep. So it's going to end with that fluid. Yeah, right after that.
right here?
Yep.
Come down a line and paste.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we pasted that JavaScript in. Let's save. And then we're not done, though, because...
Right. So then there's another step.
Right, we need to go back a page here. Let's go ahead and get the code again. And here's the second bit of code. And this is going to go directly into the article or module, right?
Right.
So I'll copy that, and I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to paste it in here to erase any formatting that might have come with it. And let's save and close our template. And close here. Then we're going to go to our article manager and open up. Welcome to the cafe. This is locked. I'm going to go ahead and check in. Joomla thinks someone else is working on it, so I'm going to go ahead and open it now. And I don't paste that into the article directly. Remember, I need to click on this button here to toggle the source code. So click on that. It looks like two little arrows and a piece of paper. I'm going to come down to the very end here and paste that in. Oh, but Jen, I might need to go allow something through my editor, right?
Well, this is just a div, so you
Okay.
should be okay, but yes, you might want to go over that, because if it were an actual JavaScript, then it would probably strip it out for you. Well, because it's just a div, which is
Right.
normal HTML, you should be okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and toggle back, and there is no preview for that Facebook button, or for that Facebook element. Let's save, and now we'll return to the front and refresh, and we'll see if that worked. And it did. Now my width is off because, of course, we changed templates, but at least we were able to include the element.